I'm Aref, and I'm gonna talk about invertible nonlinear dynamics for deep learning. We are in the Department of Automation and Hydraulic Engineering, and I'm representing our research team with the achievements that we have recently. So what does invertible blah 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 deep learning means? Deep learning is supposed to be an eye-catching term recently, especially after 2014, where it beats human perception. But when we want to apply that for our mechanical systems or so-called cyber-physical systems, we used to have many challenges. What we are focusing is that when we have a complex system that has nonlinearities, instead of looking end-to-end, such as the recently developed autonomous and smart machines, we try to just break it down into complexity of subsystems. And then each subsystem can be dealt with learning of deep learning methods. And then we can manage with a lot of data that we used to have because of a real-time control system or because of health monitoring that they are already gathered on the system. Usually these kind of data, they have some challenge that they are a lot of data, but it needs to be big, useful data, not just big data. And we worked on identifying good data for training, and at the same time, we have traditional methods to compete with these methods, so we can combine them together to have better understanding of the nonlinearities of the system. To overcome this issue, these kind of systems, they are in the laboratories, but what we want to do is to have millions of these systems, so we gather this gap between need for big data and the actual data by accurately simulating our machines on virtual environments. Then what did it work? At least in two cases, by almost the same method, we have been able to identify degrees of freedom of working machine by use of IMU sensors with their noisy data. And at the same architecture, we were capable of identifying dead zones on the actuators. Just by learning of input and output signals, we were able to improve the accuracy of dead zone prediction from 70% that used to be by the classic methods to the 90% accuracy in the entire test. Thank you.